be in Shavasana or seated, however you would like to orient yourself. Just take a moment to settle in. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. And just begin to arrive here in this space. Letting go of anything that happened before you arrived and anything that is to come. Let the breath settle in the body. And just flow organically. Feel the earth beneath you, your sit bones, in contact with the floor. Today's practice is Yin Yoga, and we are focusing this week on the balance between strength and flexibility and how these support each other both on and off the mat. Take a moment as you arrive here and breathe. Let the breath fill the chest, belly. See if you can visualize balancing scales within you, one representing strength and the other flexibility. And as you breathe here, just allow these to come into perfect balance with each other. Finding yourself anchored in this space, just take a moment to set an intention for your practice. I'll share a couple of affirmations. If they resonate with you, feel free to incorporate them. If not, you can see what comes forth for you. My strength supports my flexibility. My flexibility enhances my strength. I honor the balance between effort and ease. I am grounded in my strength and open to the flow of my flexibility. And when you're ready, you can come into butterfly. Just bring the soles of the feet together, holding a nice long spine, crown of our head reaching. You can also use blocks here if you would like, underneath the thighs to support, or let the knees be drawn to the earth by gravity. And you can stay here if you'd like to walk the hands out and let the head hang heavy here. You can do that as well. Lots of options. Please choose what's right for you today, knowing that every day we show up to our mats and in our life, our bodies, our minds are different. So really tuning in here during this practice to what our bodies need and not forcing or pushing ourselves into places that don't support us. As we settle into this posture, beginning to turn our gaze inward and really ask ourselves what it is that we need to do. Inhale, long arms back, and the head across. In front, and just point and flex the toes, ankles, circles. And flexing the toes towards the face or towards the body, finding a nice long spine movement into caterpillar. So lengthening the spine and then walking the hands out until you meet some type of resistance, either from tight hamstrings or bellies, wherever we are. And then just allowing your spine to round. You can bring blocks or support here to rest on forehead. Just find whatever works for you so that you feel supported here. And here we're accessing the entire posterior chain. So all the way from the soles of our feet to the crown of our head. Nice little stretch here, just waking up our energy within our body, keeping things flowing. Release the blocks. Slowly coming up. We'll move into tabletop. You can use the blanket to support your knees on the floor. Knees stacked under the hips and wrists under the shoulders. Move through some cat-cows. So on the inhale, dropping the belly, heart center forward, gaze skyward. Exhale, press into the earth, round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Inhaling into cow, dropping the belly, tailbone rises. Exhale into cat, round the spine, navel gently draws inward. You just move through these at your own pace with your breath. Feel free to take some free movement, maybe circling through the hips, the shoulders. Just take this time to feel into the corners of your body, to connect your movement with your breath in whatever way feels good to you. Come back to a neutral spine and tabletop. Bring the big toes together and walk the knees out towards the edges of your mat. Send the hips back and come into a wide-legged child's pose. You can rest your forehead on the earth. You can bring your bolster and lay your body across the bolster if you'd like. Just sinking down here, hips sinking towards the earth, maybe coming back to that affirmation, I am grounded in my strength and open to the flow of flexibility. We just moved through our cat-cows, creating some flexibility in our spine and connecting with that fluid motion. Now really grounding in, finding some stillness and surrender here. Gaze comes towards our hands. And walk yourself forward, coming into space. Coming to the forearms and let the legs come out long. Elbows stacked under the shoulders or just slightly in front, whatever feels good to you. Let the legs a little shake, just let them settle in. Find some stillness. Pressing into the earth with the forearms, fingertips spread nice and wide. The gaze comes between the hands. You can also have the option to let the head hang heavy here, or come to a block if you like. Really getting the sense that we're rising into this pose, pressing away from the earth. Draw the shoulder blades together, opening the heart center towards the front of the room. Coming into awareness of the breath in the belly and in the heart space. Breathing here with our solar plexus, a place of empowerment, strength, and contact with the earth. Just imagine maybe for a moment this exchange of energy with the earth and the belly with each breath. Maybe there's something that has been disempowering to us that we'd like to let go of here. Maybe we'd like to draw strength from the earth into our bellies. Drawing our awareness into the heart space. Just following the breath from the heart into the belly. As the breath enters the heart space, connecting with our sense of courage. Another aspect of our strength. Exhale, lower
all the way down, bring the forearms across to the top of the mat, and just rest the forehead for a moment. Just a couple of breaths here. Welcome into a variation of thread the needle. So we'll reach the left arm out and front towards the top of the mat, pressing into the earth and threading the right arm through, coming to rest on the right shoulder. You can bring a block to the top of your mat to support your head if you'd like. And reaching with that left arm. Allowing the right shoulder to open with each breath, to release. Connecting here with our masculine energy, the right side of our bodies. There's something that you can let go of that you think you need to do. Something you can let go of. Is there something that you're worried about doing that's weighing on you? And can you let go of that? Even by 1%. On the left hand, under the left shoulder, gently unwind. Coming back through center and pausing before moving to the other side. Right arm out, pressing into the earth, rotating the left arm through, coming to rest on the left shoulder, using any props as needed. Here we're focusing on the feminine. So thinking about anything in the area of receiving. How can I receive? And how is this related to strength? Can I find strength in receiving support and being open to receiving? Sometimes we think of strength as we have to do everything ourselves. So really thinking about how we can find strength in our supportive network. Being open to receive. Draw the right hand into the right shoulder, unwinding, and coming to your back. Whatever way is intuitive to you. Roll it over. And bending the knees, bringing the feet hip distance apart. Just allow the knees to move back and forth in a windshield wiper motion, nice and slow. Try to keep your hips in contact with the earth and just isolate the movement into your legs, that femur bone, just rocking gently side to side. Walk the feet out to the edges of the mat and just let the knees fall inward towards each other. Taking a moment here just to check in with your intention. If you set one at the beginning of your practice. If you've lost it, no worries, no judgment. Just draw it back into your awareness. Walking the feet back in, hip distance apart. Cross the right ankle behind the left knee, coming into figure 4 or reclined pigeon. You can stay here just pressing that right knee towards the back of the room or drawing the left leg in towards the chest, rubbing on wherever you can. Just feeling into those sensations wherever they are for you, inviting that release. Keeping that figure 4 shape, drop the left foot down to the mat and let the right foot fall to the earth as well, coming into a twist. You may want to shift the hips over to the right just a little so you can find where you'd like to be here. each breath, thinking about just accessing the space at the center of your belly, your solar plexus, this energy center of strength. It's also a place where we process and take in a lot of energy. Sometimes that energy can be really dense. So as you breathe here, just think about bringing that space out like a sponge. And anything that's not serving you, anything that's a little heavy, think about releasing that with each exhale. Creating more space on the inhale. Inhale, drawing knees up through center, unwinding and coming into reclined pigeon on the other side, bringing the left ankle behind the right knee. And either staying here or drawing that right leg in towards the body, interlacing the fingers behind the thigh, wrapping onto clothing, whatever works for you. Sinking the left hip down. Drop the right foot down, come into a twist on the opposite side, whatever feels good to you. Inhale, coming back through center. Drawing the knees in towards the chest. Just giving a little squeeze. Little rock side to side. Option to take happy baby here. Bringing the soles of the feet upwards. And grabbing onto the back of the thighs or the outsides of the feet. Letting the knees fall towards the earth. Giving a little rock. We're happy babies. We just did yoga. Release coming into Shavasana in whatever way you would like. Have the knees bent to bring the legs out long and let the feet fall open. Arms at your sides. Just take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Just begin to let go. Let go of the practice, anything that did or didn't happen. And just let the breath once again settle in the body to flow organically. And maybe invite yourself to come back to that visualization of the balancing scales within, representing your strength and flexibility, coming into perfect harmony. We won't stay in Shavasana too long since we're headed out to spend the rest of our day moving about, doing things. Just take some time to integrate all the work we've done today. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Begin to create some movement. Maybe take a stretch, reaching up overhead. Intentionally making your way to a seated position. Placing the hands over the heart space. Just take a moment of gratitude here. Thanking yourself for creating the space to
take up space, to connect with the deeper layers of you, finding your balance and strength and flexibility in this practice, in your mind and in your body. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice of Yin Yoga and awakening your inner strength. It is my greatest wish that you carry the benefit of this practice with you throughout the rest of your day